Philippa Anderson is my name, and I'm from Merewether, Newcastle, which is along the east coast of Australia. Oh, Merewether, I serve with a bunch of guys. I think it's personally made me stronger growing up and having just my brother just push me, and like a lot of the guys that live around Merewether that compete as well. It's good they push you, and lucky for me they see me as one of the boys. So when you hear like people say, oh, she's one of the boys, like I don't really find that insulting like that, because they kind of saying, you know, she's strong enough like us, she's capable of doing what we're doing. So it's cool when they compliment you like that. Pretty consistent for the last 5 years I've been on the QS. We started in Australia, possibly New Zealand, Mexico, America, then a few spots in South America, Brazil and Peru maybe, and we've had a few random events like Sri Lanka. It's really awesome. I mean, I love coming back to every event. Even if the waves aren't that good, it's just awesome to just be so blessed to be able to travel and experience this stuff. The contests have definitely gotten better, you know, the way that they treat the athletes, and especially like the Supergirl here and the Swatch Pro, like both all-girls events, and just they treat us like professional athletes, and I know like all my friends and I, we really appreciate it, because like, you know, it's really cool to have that support like that. So yeah, I think we're all pretty thankful for that. It's pretty tough. I mean, you spend a lot of money getting to places, and you could be feeling 100%, boards ready to go, like you could just be on game, and then you paddle out and the waves are half a foot. It's like Mexico, for instance, you know, like we thought the waves were going to be pumping. It was Mexico, warm water, and unfortunately the waves were just kind of small. It's pretty hard for all the girls to cop, because there was not much you can do. It's Mother Nature, so we can't really blame the event organisers and stuff, because it's literally Mother Nature's that we're surfing in. So it is luck sometimes, and sometimes you make your own luck. Sometimes it's just, that's honestly couldn't be your day. It's pretty hard, but I guess everyone says it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you just got to take heat by heat, event by event, and yeah, just look at it that way. For me, I'm here to do one job, and I've worked hard to get here. A lot of people have supported me, so I'm going to give it 110%, but when the rasher comes off, we're all friends, and we want to be there for each other, we love each other. And yeah, I'm really fortunate to travel with a good bunch of Australian girls. There's 4 or 5 of us. Yeah, we get along well, we support each other. Yeah, we might stay in the same house and draw each other the next day in a heat, and that's really unfortunate. But yeah, you do see a lot of the girls hang, like the Americans hang together, and like the Hawaiians, and yeah, it's cool. We do like mix like that in groups, like just through sponsors. Maybe you'd be sponsored by the same company and hang out. But yeah, it's cool to have like support like that from like your own countrywoman, and yeah, it's awesome. They're pretty intimidating, like the Brazilians. I mean, you can even see in all the sports that they do, they really attack it because they're really hungry, and it's really cool to see that. And yeah, there's some talk of they're a bit too full on, but I'm friends with all of them, and yeah, like they're really nice people, and I think I live by, if you just treat someone how you want to be respected, and they'll treat you back like that, and yeah, just get good karma. I started a year and a half ago doing surf coaching privately with the younger kids, and at first it was a bit weird because a lot of the parents were like, oh, Philippa, everyone looks up to you in Newcastle. Whenever Surf Fest comes into town, a lot of people always come to support me, and yeah, we've started a junior development, which is really hard because I purely want to focus on myself and my surfing, and I felt weird, like I'm not even the best yet to be able to coach someone, and I was a bit umming and ahhing about it. And yeah, just with my travel schedule, it was really hard, but yeah, I've jumped on board now, and I coach 2 kids regularly each week, and video them and go home and do some analysis with them, because I mean they're still learning, so I feel like I can still give them tips and benefits like that. So yeah, probably that's how I give back at home. Grew up not just every day go to church, every Sunday go to church. That was just like a thing that families did, and then I moved to Australia and I met some friends and we joined a church, so it was pretty cool, and we'd go to youth on Friday nights, and I guess you just hung with this community that was really awesome, and they just really accepted you for who you are, even no matter what. And then I started getting pretty serious in my relationship with God, and yeah, it's really awesome to see a lot of Christians on tour as well, and just to see that. He's kind of just showed me how awesome my life is, and I mean, I'm currently in America where my friends are home working, and then there's people that don't even have a job that are struggling. So I think a way at our church to give back to the less fortunate, we go through Compassion and we sponsor a community in the Philippines on Bacolod Island. Yeah, every year we send groups over to do mission trips, hang out with them, and just a small fee, $50 a month, that we actually sponsor a kid, but it's not just giving them food and water and education, it's taking them through the program or through a church. So, leading them to God and showing them that your life might not be as easy as everyone else, but there's a reason that you were here, and it's really cool. I've personally been there to see the impact that it has on the community, and it gets pretty heartbreaking, like talking about it. You just see the kids that have like nothing, and they just playing in the street with dirt, and they are so happy. And then you go out to dinner in Australia, you see kids on their laptop like crying, wanting this and that, and it really like warms your heart to see that you can actually make a difference. So they're happy with what they have, but then giving them food and an education and like an opportunity to do something, it's really awesome. My good friend, their mom sponsor a young lady now for 10 years, and she's just hit college, and you can either keep supporting her to go study it. Obviously you have to up the payment, $100, which is still nothing. They've been with her for 10 years, and now she's actually gone to college, and she's actually gonna finishing her last year soon, and she can actually have the ticket to go overseas and study at a university, which if you had have maybe told her that 10, 15 years ago, her parents would have been like, what are you even talking about? So for something so small like that we can do, yeah, it's really awesome. I mean, I know I'm on my own journey now trying to reach my goal, but there's little things like that I can do that just help out, and it just makes me feel happy, like giving back to something like that.
I don't know, I scratched that one. Can I say that again? I'm like writing myself off. I can't organize, I don't plan.